Hey, what's up, y'all? I was about to say happy Saturday, but it's not. It's Wednesday. I know, like everybody, it's just been like real crazy lately because like I don't know if it's me, but I just feel like throwing my TV out the window sometimes. I just don't know what to watch. Everything is like triggering me. So I'm like, okay, maybe I need to, like, even like now I just do YouTube like a lot of people. Believe it or not, a lot of people really don't have any of the HBO. I mean, I think I have like hit other like channels that's on there on my Fire Stick, but I mainly do YouTube. Excuse me, my mouth is getting dry. So yeah, and the thing about it is just like it be a lot of people that, you know, they be saying some real good, you know, sounding shit. We like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I was souped up today because I was watching this interview with this guy, you know, talking to I guess they're a YouTube blogger or whatever, and he's, you know, telling him like, yo, you know, I don't know if you have anybody around you or people that, you know, can pull your coat, but I thought, you know, I fucked with you like that, so I wanted to pull your coat on something. And you know what I mean? And so I was like, yeah, you know, I respected that because at the end of the day, it's just like, you know, I grew up in the era, in the day and age where like men were very, very masculine. You didn't hear them like arguing and stuff like that. Like you would, they would just have discussions. Well, you know, the children wouldn't be up under the men anyway. You know, so it just is a different dynamic. So when you see this person, you know, speaking some profound shit, and then you start to follow them. So you watch some more videos and whatnot, and you see them kind of act out of character. And I don't want to, and see, it's hard because I don't want to take away from the fact that we got to stop this, even as women, that men don't have feelings. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop acting like their nipples don't have sensation like ours do. You know what I mean? Well, not in that sense, but I don't know why that popped up in my head. But anyway, I guess that was just a good download. But yeah, it's this mood in the air, and then like the sun hasn't been out too much, and it's just like everything is just semi triggering me. And I can't talk, I can't see. Well, let me stop saying I can't. You know, it's just a lot of stuff going on. So I know a lot of people are probably feeling a little bit withdrawn, or probably seeming MIA, or people may seem like that to you. Y'all gotta understand, like, some of us are like, look, there's something going on. Like every day I'm waking up and I'm feeling this energy, or I'm feeling this kind of way. And then you like, you know, for some of us, we try to definitely make the benefit of the doubt. And that's one thing, you know what I'm saying, we start working on yourself and healing yourself. You try to get as much positive so you can say, look, I done put 10 positives in this bucket. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but I'm still feeling this way. So I just been paying attention to things, and yeah, like with the TV and stuff, like I'm just starting to see different sides of people, and I guess that's a good thing because people are human. You can't expect them to be perfect all the time. I'm trying to understand that. I'm trying to do it, but it's just hard for me to just even listen to what somebody say when they just, you know, say come left with something, or their character is just, I don't know. I want to stop saying I don't know. I want to give the word, but we just gonna keep flowing. So it's a great day. I got some good news today. It's a lot of traffic. I'm driving right now, and I was having a talk with myself, and I said, oh, I should be recording this and talking about this. It's not as funny as when I was just doing it, but I decided I'll just give it a shot anyway. But yeah, so the things I've been doing is I've been having like to really work hard on like lifting myself up. This detective that works at my son's school, when I drop off his lunch, she was like, good. She's like, oh my goodness, you always smell good. I'm like, I have to do it to like keep my spirits. She said, I got to do it to keep my spirits lifted. She said, you always say that. I said, I'm serious. Like whatever I can do to make me feel better. Let me take off my glasses. Whatever I could do to make me feel better, prettier, sexier, feel good in any way, I do it. Because some things just don't always come together. Maybe it's just me washing that day, but not, you know, filling in my eyebrows, or, you know, maybe greasing my skin, or, you know, whatever. If it's just one thing. But I like to smell good. It does something to me. So I burn like incense and stuff. So I learned to find out things about myself. Like I don't question anything anymore. If I like the way something makes me feel, I just do it. Shit, we always doing shit that don't make us feel good, but you know, it feel good right for the moment, but that's just it. It was just for the moment. So I get it, y'all. I've been feeling the same way. I just been saying, let me just keep myself busy. Let me not give in to like all this like depression and anger and just confusion in the air. The energy is so high right now that it's just everybody is crazy. Nobody don't know who to trust, who to believe. It's like the blind leading the blind. It's almost, I hate to say it, it's almost like that zombie effect. Like you just like, I'm just up getting through the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting through the day. So but I've been excited that things have been like manifesting that are for my good, my greater good, and I like that. So I've been acknowledging that because I don't want to take away from that. Like this time and all this confusion has just being taken away from what has been happening, what growth has been happening. So I like natural growth, and I guess it's because I understand life a little bit better because I have plants, and I know plants take time. Like there's a seed that needs to be planted, and then it has to be planted in a certain type of soil. It has to get a certain amount of water and things of that nature. So it's a like ingredients to build a cake or whatever. It takes time, but like as far as a plant, that's not going to be next week. So. And plants turn into like trees that produce things like apples, coconuts. Great nutrition for us. So that's amazing. I was like, man, if I ever get some acres, when I get some acres, man, I just want to walk. I want to make my house the Garden of Eden. That's what I want, because I couldn't put the name on it, but I was like, I want it like really whimsical, because like I'm really like into like lights and lakes and waterfalls and statues and different flowers. And where am I going? So I'm sorry, they didn't got this all switched around. I don't even know where the hell I'm going. I don't even know. This the fucking junkyard or what? Y'all gonna have to give me a minute, because I don't want to be driving some fucking place I don't need to be, because big things are going outside and I don't want to have to some of us just been on point about a lot of things, and we ain't got time for like really mediocre and like real frivolous surface level shit right now. So it's like if you have a friend that seems a little distant, or if you've been a little distant, and it's not to say nasty as it sound or came out, but it's like that time, like some of us like we got to get focused, because something in the milk ain't clean and I'm not drinking it. That's just that. And we in this whole era of everybody like, well, make it make sense. When shit makes sense, then all of a sudden it's a conspiracy theory. So it's like, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like shit is making sense. Like 2 + 2 is equaling 4, motherfucker. It's not 4.3. And you know what I'm saying? Like, at least take that, at least admit that this shit this is facts, So I'm just on it like that. So it's just, you out here by yourself, and it's just some of us that's really into wanting to meet like-minded people. We love when people are themselves. They got a personality. They're not like this completely 100% holy spiritual thing people believe, or what this picture people paint as you should be and all this other stuff. I like people who are themselves. I like people that can curse a little bit, who can relate to different groups of people, but I just don't like buffoonery and foolish shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, I get it, we all go off focus, but I don't know, I'm just venting right now because I know somebody else is feeling this way. If not, cool. But I ain't make a video in a while, so I'm giving y'all a little bit of something of my time since I'm in traffic. So that's been it with me. I've just been in thoughts a lot. I've been in a lot of thoughts. This internet and this TV, like we got to stop the buffoonery, people. Like, it's just so much drama for some likes and a cup. How is it paying that much? I mean, I know people be like, damn, you know, $1 million and all this other stuff. And I get it. When you get that extra money, it feels good. You know, the freedom, you know, of just probably doing some of the things that you're able to do now that you wasn't able to do before. But it's just like, we got to get back to like our roots with shit, because we are not grounded. Excuse me. I'm not including myself in it. That's another thing. We got to watch how we speak. You know what I mean? So some of y'all are not grounded, and I know it sounds like that conscious word and this and that, but it's very simplistic. But people can't believe how things are because it's so simple, because it really is what it is. Child, please. People like, oh, you know, you're getting too deep. Well, maybe you need to, because, you know what I'm saying, at least when you deep in something, like, you grounded. Can I get an amen? Shoot. At least you not falling off. You not being swayed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, I'm trying to stay as sane as possible. It's like it's a fight spiritually every day, because like, and I'm built like that. So I'm glad that I'm being reminded of who I am. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are like losing it. And that's why, you know, the body is giving up, because like the spirit isn't there anymore. The fight isn't there anymore. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, even, and again, not to attack anybody, but it's crazy how like people forgot, you know, the power of God, the power of that you got in you. And it's just like, God, you know, y'all know I have talks with God, and it's just like God was saying, like, it's crazy, you know, I give legs and people don't want to walk. They rather sit down and ask God to do it. And God is like, I gave you the legs to get up and cross the street to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't... But it's like pick and choose what God can and can't do. And it's just like, I mean, hey, whatever. But that fear thing, like, I'm so grateful for my mother for teaching me that at a very young age. Like, I seen the anger in her from the thought of me having fear of anything. She was like my mother was a very, she would like, discipline me psychologically. So, you know what I mean? She was just like, if somebody bleeds just like you bleed, right? You got 2 eyes, they got 2 eyes. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? She was like, okay. Why would you sit and not, you know, and allow someone to, you know, attack you and they bleed just like you bleed? So I'm sitting there like, you're right. See, fear is the false evidence of, please, my mother gonna call me when she sees this video, like, you don't remember? I mean, false evidence appearing right. I think that's how she explained it to me. False evidence appearing right. And that's what fear is. We fear something because we believe it's right and it's false. So yeah, she made me like this. I remember she would say things like, you know, Marty would do it. She'll drive to California with 3 wheels and a half a tank of gas. I'd just be sitting there like, before I was too much of a punk, but now she sees, you know, the fight in us. So I get, and I shout out to like everybody that's still, you know, standing up for themselves and you know, fighting the wickedness of this world behind closed doors. You know, I'm so I am about to go, you know, conscious or conspiracy theorist right now, so you can turn off right now. But I'm just so grateful about the about feeling more of the ancestors around. It's like they've been waiting for us to call on them. They like, we've been here. You know what I'm saying? But the way energy and, you know, ancestors and spirit and, you know, even just vibration, and even to a certain extent, God works is through what you give energy to and what your focus is on. And that's why, you know, it's crazy how people put, you know, God and, you know, the universe and in this world and everything in such a box, when a lot of it is like what you believe in. You know, so yeah, when the enemy is, you know, doing a thing and we're not calling on the ancestors or, you know, speaking and asking, like, you know what I mean? Tell us what to do, guide us, you know. Those type of things, instead of just me. It's about me. Like what can we do as a collective? You know, I'm glad a lot of us are doing those, you know, behind the scene things or whatever. So we out here. We definitely are out here. So and that's another thing. I just want to let some of y'all know, like, it ain't like ain't nobody, you know, feeling like how you feeling. Ain't like nobody ain't seeing what it is for what it is. Ain't like nobody is feeling the same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we got to, could you imagine if we got together, especially black women? And I'm going to say this, y'all can call me biased, I don't care, but right now, black women, child, we should be like the women in Black Panther. Child, please, I'm ready to shave my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to get my sticks. You know what I'm saying? We get in shape and do what the hell we gotta do to protect our men and our children. Bitch, you better ask about the lioness. She goes out and goes hunting. Sometimes she checks the lion. You know what I'm saying? She holds it down. So, you know, but we got to get our emotions in check. Like, we got to put that shit aside for the bigger picture. We can come back to that shit later. Like, right now, we need to get together. We need to stop arguing. I felt bad because I got into a little back and forth with somebody in the Wendy's line over some dumb shit. And I was just like, you know, I felt so bad about it because I got so angry. And I'm just like, you know, that was for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Both of us was completely wrong, especially me. I'm going to take credit for, I was like, God, please forgive me. And, you know, I started praying for her. I wish she's, you know, doing well in life. I wish her blessings, whatever, you know, she needs or whatever she's going through. I ask that, you know, I send, you know, good vibes and healing her way. Like, I just started and I felt so much better because I was just like, you know what? This ain't the time for that right now. So I just wanted to vent with y'all and just speak a message or whatever and just do my part. You know, I'm working on me every day, every second now, it seems like, but I like this workout. I feel like I'm in a gym. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling amped. You know what I mean? I'm getting better. I'm cleaning up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got that many chips in my bed. I couldn't wait to get me a king size. Oh, my whole life. Oh, I want me a big king size bed. And I grew up like in the 80s, so I really wanted a water bed, but we outgrew that stage. And yeah, so I mean, but I'm on one side. My chips, my laptop, phone, whatever. My apples, I got plums in the bed, like, cause I love to eat fruit. Child. So yeah, let's that was just some food for thought. I'm about to get off this thing because my mouth is getting dry and I'm driving in Jersey City and I need to pay the fuck attention for the goddamn potholes. This is ridiculous. I'm about to fuck my neck, my back, and my shoulder up with these damn. Full up. Get it together, please, and thanks. All right, y'all, over now.